Okay, MLB The Show 20's out, but I was still tinkering around with MLB The Show 19 just a little bit. I'm still going to get in there because I have some great players built, but I still got to build up my characters early in MLB The Show 20 so I can enjoy them all year, because I'm not going to do this year after year after year. I don't mind to do it a couple times. It doesn't really bother me, but I want to get my characters built up early so I can enjoy them for like 10 months, 11 months, and that's the way we're going to do it this year. That's the advantage of buying the show early. A buddy of mine just bought MLB The Show MVP edition, which I believe is the $80 edition. With my trade-ins, I only paid $20, if you guys remembered. I tried to be very mature about it in this time and age and just, not spend... I don't think I would spend $60-70 on a video game very often. That's not very smart. But anyway, my point is we are looking at Jose Altuve here in it was called Tops Now or Moments. It's like the weekend of April 8th, where I could have sworn... No, actually, you know what? This was in Houston. I thought this was in New York because I remember I made that video of him teeing off on J-Hap. And one of my goals in MLB The Show is not to just hit the hit it here sign in Safeco Field, T-Mobile Park, but also to hit that gas pump. There's a couple other things I'd like to hit too, but I almost hit the gas pump here, almost. Couple more feet off, but that is almost the exact same spot, maybe about 2 feet lower, where the Chapman home run bounced off, I believe. You know what's funny is he doesn't use the short porch, the Crawford boxes, that much. He can make it all the way over there, but he does pull his power. He does have opposite field power also. If you guys remember the video where he had the home run with Mookie Betts stolen from him. So he does have opposite field power, but most of his power is pull. So we are actually looking here and trying to recreate that. So right now I've got one run. Nice view of downtown right there. You have to be over on the first base side to see that downtown view. There was just no way really for them to turn the stadium in a way that would get an arcing center view of downtown with the way all the other buildings, the energy buildings. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yes. Look at that. Did you see that? That hit off the bullpen fence. Oh my God, that is a nice hit. This is a really good way to start off it. As you can see, I've got one home run and 2 extra base hits left. So the goal was 2 home runs to replicate his weekend with the Yankees where he goes off 3 extra base hits, 2 home runs. I'm almost halfway there. And let's see what goes on next here. Oh, and he was positioned to pull. He was positioned perfectly for that. Anyway, I edited out the transitions because it transitions from game 1 to game 2. So now we are facing Jonathan Loaiziga. Okay, there's the goal right there. He was trying to get his 100th home run. He was on 98. If you look at the great hitters, ooh, nice hit, same spot. I pulled it again, nice double. So I need 1 more home run and 1 more extra base hit. If you look at the great hitters, and I didn't Google this. Once again, I'm not the Google king. There's Altuve. Is that, I believe he's got like near 130 home runs, 127. But if you look at like somebody like Ichiro and Pete Rose, they only have, and I'm not sure which one's which because I've looked this up before but I've forgotten. One of them has like 116 home runs, I think Ichiro, and Pete Rose in his entire career only has like 160 home runs, or maybe the opposite way. So a lot of the greatest hitters of all time were hitting with lots and lots of power. We're talking home run power. Not that they weren't capable of it, it just wasn't their forte. So you can see that the king of the deep line drive, when you've seen the World Series or when you've seen Altuve at Progressive Field hitting off that mini green monster, Altuve does exactly what I would do, which is hit the deep line drive, if I could do it, which I can't. The deep line drive in the gap and creates lots of contact, lots of movement on the bases, RBIs. And that's how the great Ted Williams, who had like that massive slugging percentage, and his OPS, which OPS is two different things. You have on-base percentage and you have slugging. On-base percentage is great. Slugging is even more important because you're hitting it deep down the gap, getting doubles, sometimes triples. So the compound of those two amalgamated would be your OPS, on-base plus slugging. Ted Williams, massive OPS, and actually, since home runs are calculated into slugging, some people will have higher slugging. But Ted Williams is the king of OPS because he had something like 512 home runs. He would have had a lot more, but he spent, I believe, 4.5 or 5 years in the military during the peak years of his career. So he lost out on all that. But literally, Ted Williams or Babe Ruth, and that's for another day, is going to be considered the greatest hitter of all time. I haven't given it enough thought to figure out which one's better. But if you look at the massive power in Babe Ruth, and plus the fact that Babe Ruth was, oh my God, right off his foot. I keep hitting these pitchers, and that turns into a single, which is, I'm looking for extra base hits, and I'm looking for home runs. But if you look at the fact that Babe Ruth was also won, I believe, at least 3 World Series games at 2 different stages of his career, that will be put into the mix. That's for another video. I just thought I'd have fun talking about it for a second. Okay, here we're looking at the replay. Once again, I'm hitting the pitchers. I've hit them in the face. I've knocked them out with concussions. I've hit them in the feet a couple times. And, what can you say about that? Anyway, 1 more minute in this video. Let's see what I do here. Swing right through that. He blows the fastball past me, which is what pitchers are supposed to do with the heat, is create swings and misses. And once again, his Altuve's OPS, his slugging won't be as high because he's not really a home run hitter. He's a ball and play hitter. But he is clutch, and he is a creator. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. Oh my God, that is so funny. And I do a little cute little zoom in here. And this little girl ends up catching Altuve's home run there. I do recommend that spot, or maybe just even a little bit right. I do recommend Crawford boxes for Altuve if you want to catch a home run. I think that's so cute. That's going to be my thumbnail. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and take care.